Families of the Sandy Hook massacre victims, 20 first graders and 6 adults, are taking their battle against gun violence to the courtroom. Today, they asked Connecticut's highest court to reinstate their lawsuit against the maker of the gun that killed their loved ones. Don Daler is in Hartford.
Remington may never have known Adam Lanza, but they had been courting him for years.
Josh Koskoff, attorney for the families of some of the Sandy Hook victims, said Remington Arms' own advertising for the Bushmaster AR-15 type rifle used images and phrases like "forces of opposition bow down" and "consider your man card reissued."
We have evidence that Adam Lanza heard the message and was driven specifically to the Bushmaster for his lone gunman combat mission.
What happened in the school that morning was horrific.
Remington's lawyer, James Votes, argued federal law prohibits this lawsuit altogether.
The manufacturer and the sellers of the firearm used by the criminal that day are not legally responsible for his crimes.
After the case was dismissed on those grounds last year, they appealed, using an exception to the law that holds companies liable for knowingly selling to a potentially risky person.
This is our way of honoring him.
Nicole Hockley's 6-year-old son Dylan was shot 5 times. She insists this isn't about gun control.
This is about sales and marketing practices. This isn't saying we're going to take any guns away.
How is this not analogous to suing an automaker when one of their vehicles is used to smash into a crowd in a terror attack?
It could be. For example, suppose Ford advertised the truck. They said, buy our truck, and they showed somebody having just completed a massacre by rolling over a bunch of people. Would anybody hesitate to say that Ford should be responsible for that kind of thing?
CBS News reached out to Remington for a response, but
Remington's policy is not to comment on pending litigation, but thank you.
If the families win this appeal, the suit is reinstated and discovery begins, wherein the attorneys have access to internal documents as well as marketing strategies. Anthony, no ruling is expected in weeks, if not months.
Don Daler in Hartford. Thank you, Don.